Okay, so in summary, my recommendation is don't pay cash for college. Don't use your cash flow. Don't use a 529 account. Definitely don't drain your retirement. I would borrow the money, roll the dice, see what the federal government does. Now, see if you could benefit from one of these huge discounts. You can always refinance to a private loan. You can always go from a federal loan to a private loan, but you can't go from a private loan to a federal loan. So I highly recommend at least starting with these federal loans. And then if you need to pay them off, you can pay them off, right? So caution and disclaimer, you are dealing with the federal government, okay? These programs could change and probably have since the time I recorded this video. So you never know what the programs are, but these programs do exist and you should be familiar with them. You should consult with a certified student loan professional. Yes, that's a thing. It's a real certification. There are people that go through all of the licensing to be certified to help you choose the right income-driven repayment plan. But what you need to know for now is just take out the federal loans to send your kids to school. Then after graduation, you want to work with a certified student loan professional to figure out which income-driven payment plan makes the most sense for you. And then my biggest tip and my biggest disclaimer is plan for the worst and hope for the best, which ties in to secret number 3, the retirement scholarship strategy, which is how to get a full refund off the cost of college. So what I recommend is understanding how this is in combination with secret number 2, because how you pay for college is 10 times more important than how much you pay. All right, so I want to introduce kind of a new way of saving and paying for college. What if you could borrow money without required loan payments for less interest than you could earn on your savings to pay back these federal loans? So again, I recommend using these federal loans, but then while the kids are in school, let's start saving while the kids are in school at 6% plus, and then let's use that savings as collateral to borrow money at 5% and use those loans to pay back the federal government. Then your money continues to grow, your loans continue to grow, and this difference between that 1% difference between the two could give you a full refund off the cost of college, okay? So this is what I call the retirement scholarship strategy. How to send any student to any school of their choice and get all of your money back in retirement without scholarships or financial aid, even if you have a high school student or a college student, because you can use these college loans to pay for college. Then you can use this strategy to pay back the college loans, okay? This is the biggest savings of all because you get a full refund and it works for any school, public schools, private schools, community colleges, trade schools, even if your kids want to get a certificate instead of a degree, or even if they're going overseas or starting their own business, it works for every scenario. Any student exceptionally gifted or gifted in other ways that does not rely on scholarships or financial aid. So for even high income families it works, and it works for younger students or students that are already in high school or college. And here's the key. It can be used for college. You can use this to pay for college, or like I just explained, you can use this to pay back these college loans. So this goes in conjunction with secret number 2. All right, so secret number 2 and secret number 3 work together. You only need 3 components for this to work: uninterrupted compounding interest, loans at a lower interest rate, and optional loan payments. And then again, you're going to be using your money. Your money is going to compound the rest of your life. You're going to borrow money without loan payments, which will also compound the rest of your life. And you're going to use those loans to pay back these federal loans, which even if they were at 8%, even if you had to pay them all back, and even if you couldn't refinance to private loans at a lower interest rate. You are still paying those loans back, which means the interest in the balance is going down. Now, let's put some numbers to it. If you started with a $100,000 Parent Plus loan and you didn't get an income-driven repayment plan at an 8% interest rate, which is high, but it is getting paid off. Every month that you make loan payments, the balance goes down. And if the balance goes down, then the interest goes down. So even at 8%, it's not a compounding 8%. So again, it will still work as a worst case scenario, even if you did have to pay back those loans. So again, if you want to learn more about all these secrets, if you want to learn how to maximize the scholarships and financial aid, if you want to learn more about the retirement scholarship strategy, or if you want to learn more about secret number 4, which are 3 strategies to triple your income in retirement to make up for helping your kids pay for college, all of this, you can learn more at collegefundingsecrets.com. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Again, go to collegefundingsecrets.com, learn more about some of these other strategies, reach out to us if you'd like to talk to us, and we'll help you work through some of these strategies one-on-one. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.